Hello boys and girls, my name is Danny Mac, and in this video you're going to see my process of sculpting baby Bane. So as you may have seen, I have started live streaming again, and the time lapse you can see on the screen is a result of the past week's streaming. And if you want to follow the stream, I'll be streaming every weekday at around lunchtime in the UK. You can find my full schedule at my Twitch channel, which I'll link down below. Now, I know that some of you are wondering why I've decided to stop streaming to YouTube and start streaming solely to Twitch. So let's address that now. The first answer is that I'm trying to cultivate a community, and when I'm streaming to two separate platforms, it just doesn't work. YouTube guys can't talk to the Twitch guys can't talk to the YouTube guys, so I just needed to pick one to run with. The reason I chose Twitch is that it is a platform designed for streaming. People go to Twitch for the sole purpose of watching live streams, whereas on YouTube, I've been losing followers this week, presumably from people that are getting sick of receiving email notifications. I don't know. But I also noticed that on average that people are watching my short form videos for considerably longer than the long form live streams, which really doesn't make sense, so I went with Twitch. So now the plan for YouTube is to go back in time a couple of years and upload a time lapse like this one every week. Now what I'm going to do is try and preempt or pre-answer some questions that I usually get on a video like this. First off, no, I won't be making a tutorial on how I made this character as such. If you want to see a bit closer in detail on how I made this, then head on over to Twitch, where my past broadcasts will be saved for a certain amount of time. I can't quite remember. I do have a stylized head tutorial elsewhere on the channel if that's something you're interested in though, and I'll probably put a card to that in the video as well, so maybe you saw that. The tools I used for this were Zbrush for the sculpt and for the hard surface modeling. No, I haven't tried sculpting in Blender yet, but I will get to that at some point, I promise. I used 3D Coat for the retopology, then I used Blender for the UVs and textures. I did dip into Substance Painter for the leather texture that you'll see on the outside of the jacket, but everything else was textured procedurally in Blender, mostly procedurally. Oh, and by the way, I used UV Squares and Text Tools add-on for creating the UVs, which are really nice add-ons. I'll leave a link to them below. I also used my own add-on, the Danny Mac Eye Designer, for the final eyes, which, if you're interested, will also be linked down below. Then I rendered and lit the model in Blender and composited it in Photoshop. The time it took was approximately 12 to 15 hours, and I didn't work from any specific concept. Obviously I referenced Bane, and I used anatomy references as well, as I do for every sculpt, but I didn't work off of a character designer's piece as I have done in the past. If you want to know my PC specs, I'll just leave them in the description below. And I think that's all I'm going to say this week. I did want to say a little bit more, but I've had a few teething problems creating the time lapse, and I'm now running a couple of days late posting this video. So the rest of the video, sit back, enjoy the music, or turn the music off and put your own music on, and I'll see you in my next stream on Twitch. Peace.